channel, I'll be talking about how to install clip-ins. So when I wear my hair like this, most people typically think it's all of mine, but the gag is, it isn't. So if you're interested in finding out how to achieve this flawless look using clip-ins, stay tuned for this video. Okay, so first we're going to start with freshly unwrapped hair. So that's what you'll see me doing now, just unwrapping my hair with my satin scarf, silk or satin scarf, whatever that is. And we're just going to brush it down. You're going to want to make sure that you brush all the kinks out of your hair, and also make sure that it's straight enough so that it will blend with the clip-ins. So now we're going to start off by sectioning off your first row of hair where you want to put the clip in. So I typically leave a part down in case I want to put my hair up in a ponytail. And trust me, the part doesn't have to be straight. I actually think it works a lot better when the part isn't straight. And then you want to just remove the other hair, put it up in a ponytail so that you can begin to install your clip-ins. And if you need to, flat iron the hair like I said so that it's straight enough and it will blend really, really well. So these are the clip-ins that I made on my own, very easy peasy, and I'll even create a video if you'd like to see how to do that. For the bottom rows, I only put 2 clips on the tracks, and you'll just open them up, each one, and you'll just literally hook them onto your hair. Make sure it's secured on the root of your hair, and then you'll just snap and snap, and there you are. You have your first track in, your first clip-in in. Brush it out to make sure that it kind of meshes really, really nice with your natural hair, and then you can move on to the next section. So I'm sectioning off the next part of hair that I want down. So the trick to installing clip-ins is making sure that you spread them out evenly so that you don't have too much hair at the bottom or too much hair at the top. So depending on how big or small your head is, you kind of have to do a trial and error to see what's the best way to install them and what's the best way to space them out. So we're going to take the next clip in, we'll do the same steps, brushing all the kinks out, also flat ironing the clip-ins, excuse me. So here it is again, the 2 clips that I put on this track. And honestly, I think maybe on this track I should have put 3 just to secure it a little better, but you'll just hook it on your hairline again, on your roots again, and just snap and snap. And you see my parts really are not straight at all. But like I said, I feel like it just really helps the tracks to be secure when the parts aren't super, super straight. So I'm flat ironing my hair again so that it will mesh and blend. And then we are once again going to move on to the next section. So now we're just going to speed the video up so that we can get to the top part of installing the clip-ins, because that's where it gets a little tricky. preparing to add the last two tracks. And on these tracks, I put 3 clips on them. Yeah, I sewn 3 clips onto these tracks because it needs a little bit more hold, because they'll go from each side of your temple to the other side of your temple. So there's the 3 clips. Once again, easy peasy to sew these on, and I'll even create a tutorial on how to do that, but it's really simple. So don't worry, once again, if your parts aren't straight. Well, at least on this row, it doesn't matter if the parts aren't straight. But on the last one, it kind of matters, just a tad. So you'll just hook those on just like you've been doing all of the other clip-ins. But bring that around so that it gives you some length on your sides by your ears. So once you have that hooked on nice and securely, you can brush it just so that you can blend all of the hair so far together. And you see it's starting to look really nice. So for this last track that we're installing, you don't want your parts to be super crisp, but you want it to be more clean than the other parts were, because this is the top part of your head, and sometimes if you don't install it right up here, you'll see the tracks depending on how thin or thick your hair is. And so I actually had to fix it off camera because I didn't leave enough hair out at the top, and my hair's thin sometimes, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, we're just going to clip that final track in at the top, like so, and then you're really done after this step. So you just want to brush your hair to make sure that it's blended. So blend, girl. And then you're going to take out that last part of your hair that you left out. And so that part of your hair is to cover the tracks clearly. And then you're just going to brush it out. Then you can part your hair. You can do a side part, middle part, and that's also why I leave out a lot of hair at the top so that I can switch my part over. Please don't judge my comb. I just refuse to throw it away for whatever reason. I still try to use it. Don't judge me. So once all your clip-ins are installed, I just go over my hair a couple more times with the flat iron to make sure everything is blending really well and everything is straight and flat and just really has a seamless, flawless look. Just keep brushing your hair, keep flat ironing your hair until you have your desired look, which usually takes me a little while to do because I love to make sure that it's flat and no tracks are showing. And then you're done, girl. And that is it, ladies. Sometimes I tuck it behind my ears, or I'll do different styles, half up, half down. But for the most part, I wear it down, and that is all. So let me know if you want to see some other videos, ladies. Please stay tuned. Thanks for watching.